I got us going back live.
I can't wait to like these.
Alright. Come on, please.
Yes.
Welcome to the Fairy Frequency channel again. Happy New Year, everyone.
Where's the torch?
Where's the fireworks?
Please make
No, they're
connections
right
with
there.
the amazing
Oh, right there.
They look like
guitar
sponges.
slinging Father Frequency. He's currently invisible right now because he's getting ready to go out and light some fireworks with the kids. For just a minute. So we're gonna let you all just come back in,
I need a torch.
and then we'll start reading again as soon as we can. Hang on, we gotta shoot a mortar real quick.
I'll be right back.
Here, I'll play you some music, maybe.
All right, there
sort
you
of.
go.
I'll try. I should bring up the chat too. Hold on, my sister's talking to me too. I need to check that out, Tam. I don't know what happened. Alright, let's see here. My channel. Part 2. Welcome back, Tam. Boy, these classic guitars are weird. He's right, the neck is a lot fatter. Let me try something different here. Let's see. Welcome. Kind of waiting to see if the people that were wanting their readings still come back in. So if they come back in, then we can do their readings because we felt bad for having split the scene. And people are texting Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Here's the music. Awesome. Alright, let me see what else. Notifications and all that stuff can go down. Okay, there we go. So apparently just going outside with the camera and then setting the camera back down like really freaked out the stream. So that was the end of that. Sorry about that, everyone. Freezing?
I need the barbecue lighter. Alright, they're gonna both do one and then I'll be back.
Alright.
Alright, here we go. Hurry up. Oh, come on, you gotta do one now. That's it, you don't do one.
I'm trying.
Welcome back, BB Trout. No, I'm so sorry. We got cut off, so we just started a new stream so that we could finish reading for you. So we're gonna let you guys come back in.
Oh,
We're looking for Family Wizard and Joyfold still too. And Father's outside actually lighting off mortars with the twins real quick. So we're gonna take a second to let them come back in. Here's the mortars. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Did you get shot in the foot?
No, my feet are cold.
It's cold outside.
Yeah, I'm freezing. I did.
Woo! Alright, I'm out.
Are they done?
I hope so. I'm out before the cops get called.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I goes too.
Kids need to come back in before they freeze.
I'm gonna tell him it was him. It was him. He did
There
it.
was no one. We
I didn't do
any of
anything.
it. It wasn't any of us.
Okay. Our neighbor was over there and then he left. I don't know what he was doing.
Okay,
Where'd you
so
grab the
welcome
tube?
back, Jan.
It's gonna be
Welcome.
burning.
Thank you for coming back.
We need the tube to light off the rest of these next 4th of July.
Alright, I'll get it. I'll get it.
We gotta
Don't
let it
burn your
stop burning
fingers.
first.
Alright.
So welcome back, Tam. Welcome back, BB Trump. Welcome back, Jan's Life Journey. Jan, I didn't know if you wanted a card. I might have missed you in the last one. So far, I have Family Wizard Joyfold and BB Trump X to go. And since we're still waiting for the others, BB, if you want to step right up, I'm gonna let you go ahead.
On here.
Go ahead and pick a number from Father and a number from
Fairy
Fairy.
did it. Fairy messed it all up.
And if you haven't got a card and you do want one, just say card please.
She's like the
I will
most
be glad
awesome
to
YouTuber
add
there
you.
is, and she messed it up. Not
I am
me.
the most
I didn't do it.
underrated YouTuber there is.
Oh, she's awesome.
She is
And
underrated.
she messed it up. She did
Yes,
it.
you need to pick a number from Father and a number from Fairy. So what number would you like, BB?
Oh, that smells horrible, dude. Stop.
Last year's
Put that in
4th
the
of July
garage.
was probably the best 4th of July that we've ever had.
That was a good 4th of July, wasn't it?
We got that Godfather.
Yeah, that was awesome. The Godfather was great. Okay, so number 3 and from him 13. Okay, 13 from you, Father.
What did I do?
You need to pick 13 and I'm picking 3. And we're doing this for BB Trump.
E.B. Trump.
She's here so far.
Lucky 13.
Yes. All right. And then we still have to call back on Family Wizard and Joyfold if they come back in.
9, 10, 11, 12,
I lost my
13.
pin so
Damn it,
much.
I almost had it. It was one card shy.
Lost that pin.
One
again.
chord shy.
What did I do with my pin? Excuse me. Okay.
Full
Got
skulls
another
and 17,000 years ago. I don't even know what the hell that means.
one. Anyway. All right, Jan, I've got you on the list. Card, please, for Jan.
All right, so it's
BB Trump we're reading for.
I knew that. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. It was BB Trump. So for BB Trump, I have the Emperor, which is an awesome card.
It's a gift.
I love giving gifts. It's a gift for you. But you gave yourself the gift because you actually asked for this card, which is awesome. I have the Emperor card for you. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. That does sound like you.
I think that's the first time we've ever met, BB Trump, but
Well, I kind
yes.
of know.
Oh, here.
Shut up.
How about let's put this down so that we can see the cards better? Okay. There we go. So the Emperor is that gift, the gift of achievement for you tonight, BB. And then, welcome back, Big Steve.
Big Steve.
Big Steve was like, I thought I was putting this bottle to my head all alone.
Whoa! You're not alone, brother.
No, cheers, Big Steve. Cheers. So, BB, I pulled the Knight of Swords for you. That goes with Father's gift, the gift of achievement with the Father card, the builder, the doer, the getter things done. And so the Knight of Swords to go with that. Your keywords here are skillful, precise, and inventive.
Inventive.
So, of course, all of these court cards are either
Inventive is
describing
awesome.
you or they're describing someone around you in this case. So, when the Knight of Swords denotes a young man, he is intelligent, quick-witted, restless, and often inventive. He is articulate and logical, sometimes to his own detriment, for he can discount intuitive guidance because it seems illogical or irrational. He can, however, be impetuous and surprising to others, for he tends to act quickly and with confidence. He may be a student or work in advertising, public relations, media industries, computers, or the music business.
Goodness.
And that
Goodness
is
gracious.
the Emperor and the Knight of Swords for you tonight, BB. Yeah, hey! Hey!
That's
What
awesome.
up, hey?
That is very awesome.
Okay, so still looking for Family Wizard and Joyful. Don't see him yet. So we'll just go ahead and proceed to Jan's life journey. Jan's life journey. You can pick a number
Jan.
from Fairy and a number from Father.
Jan is awesome. Father loves Jan.
Go, Jan, go. 7 and 7, of course. I should have known that.
Hell yeah.
That's what Jan likes. 7 and 7.
He is smart.
That reminds me of this really terrible joke. It's a bar joke for another day, Jan.
My alcohol eyes are bad.
Oops. Let's see.
7 is her number, she says.
Yes. The Chariot.
Really? That's cool.
All right.
Okay. So for Jan, I have King of Spring, described as innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. Interesting.
Very interesting, Jan, because you remember those court cards are always describing you or someone who is surrounding you.
I'm glad you're here to help me. Thank you, honey.
Sorry, dear. As you were saying.
Okay. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause.
Welcome back, Family Wizard.
Well, hello.
We'll read for you very
That's a
next.
good card. I like that.
We're working on Jan now, but we'll
And
read for you
I hope
next.
that
So
means
sorry
something
that
to
we
you.
fell apart there for a minute. We went outside, came back in, and it just like the stream went down on me.
No.
It was done.
She went outside.
Well, the kids were out there too.
Oh,
Cussing.
now I'm a
They were
bad guy.
cussing too. And I pulled the Knight of Cups for you, Jan. So now, see, you have these two kings here. Knight. Well, no, I guess actually your knight is a prince. So you have a king and a prince. So the Knight of Cups will be on the
A
emotional
prince shall
level,
arise.
and the king will be on the spiritual level. So this one is older and this one is younger. All right, so your Knight of Cups is described as romantic. He is inspirational and visionary. The Knight of Cups represents an archetypal young hero, the Grail Knight whose story came to whose story came to particular prominence during the medieval era of courtly love. Any individual signified by this card therefore carries the same visions and ideals somewhere within him. Sensitivity, artistic gifts, spiritual impulses, and receptive characteristics represent his highest qualities. As a symbol of the search for love, this card often signals the arrival of a special lover in your life. At this stage, love is exquisite and dreamlike, pure chemistry and romance. The challenges of this relationship are yet to come, for this is the dawning of a union that could become an enduring love. As a messenger, the Knight of Cups brings up feelings of love and creativity. Such powerful impulses have tendency to overflow into every part of your existence. This card tells you that you must follow the path of your heart for now. Really awesome, Jan.
Awesome.
So the King of Spring and the Knight of Cups.
The King of Spring, the Knight of Cups.
Right? You could
That's
write.
how it
There's so
goes.
many songs you could write.
There's so many things the Knight has got.
Yes.
The King of Cups is cool.
What? You just like to spam freely? So used to being a mod. Getting timed out for spamming sucks. Did you get timed out, Steve? Wait, what happened?
Yeah, that sucks. You should be able to just do what the hell you want, man.
No,
That
well,
makes
you
me
can't.
mad.
I mean, you got to be careful, like with self-promotion and stuff, because they really frown on all that. they're really picky. They're
Yeah,
like,
but, I mean,
you should
still-
go out and form communities, and then you should like promote your channel, and then try to get people to support you. But then they're like, you can't say that, and you can't do that. It's really confusing.
Yeah, that's
YT's.
I do the same thing.
YT is
I do
hard.
the same thing that Jan does. I just kind of just roam around, and just kind of hang out with people. That's awesome.
So, Family Wizard,
That's what YouTube should be.
we're gonna read for you next. So if
It
you want to
should
pick,
be you roam around and do what you want to do and talk to people. And
it used
stuff,
to be that way.
Now it's all got to be community. So no, you got to
Look
do
at
this.
it. Watch
you gotta
that
do
light.
that.
Look what the
Blah,
light's
blah,
doing.
blah, 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 blah.
The light is being weird. Oh. That music you made, remove it. Right, I know. They made you remove your music? Wait a minute. Is that what they said? We're kind of drunk, Jan. Kind of a little bit. Family Wizard says 18 from Father and 9 from Fairy. Okie dokie. Got it for you. I'm going to move these. Maybe that'll change the situation. It did. Just a little bit. All you have to do is move them a little bit. All
Things
right.
and stuff, guys. Things
Welcome,
and
Steve
stuff.
Believe. Happy New Year.
Steve Believe.
7 a.m. in Italy.
Really?
Good morning, Steve. Cheers, Steve. Cheers to you at 7 in the morning.
Cheers.
Here's to Steve. Wait, Father, you're out.
What the hell just happened here?
Father, you drank it all.
All right, I'll get some more.
Thank you, Jan. All right, so 18 from Father and 9 from Fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How much from me?
18 from you.
18. Making Father work. He likes that. Father likes to work. On cards for you. Yeah.
I have to pee. I have to be right back. I'm so sorry. I must let go.
It was an 18 for me?
Yes, 18.
Dang it. Now I gotta start counting again.
You got a what?
Counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, wow, 17, 18. I did it. I did it. I picked it up just right for you. Whoever you are. Let me see. Look at the thing. I don't know. Furry's the one that. Still have no idea. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh my goodness.
Who was I reading for?
Family Wizard.
Family Wizard. I knew that. I picked it right that time. I picked up 18 cards. Totally
Nice.
perfect. It was a perfect pick.
Awesome, awesome.
And the perfect picks usually are really good for you. So,
Yeah.
but again, you picked it, so it's you doing it. So, that's awesome. So, for Family Wizard, I have 5 of Spring. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Sorry. Sorry. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions. Feeling at odds with yourself or others. Overly ambitious people. I hope that means something to you, Sarah.
Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to go get your buddy real quick. Alright.
Who? Joyful?
Yeah, because he was on the list too.
That's my boy.
Okay.
I love me
Family
some
Wizard.
Joyful.
I pulled the death card for you, but don't be nervous.
I love
This
some
always
Joyful.
makes everyone breathe a sharp breath whenever they see it. But really, it is just a transformation card. It's a gift to transformation, which is perfect for the new year. What did he give you? Oh, the 5 of Spring.
Yeah, it's a
This
good
is
one.
it is a good card, but it's a little bit of arguing. Look at this.
Yeah, it's
See
a
him?
little bit of, yeah.
They're fussing and fighting over stuff right here. So
There's no time for
It's
fussing and fighting,
on the
my
spiritual
friend.
level, and then you have this transformation card to go with it, which is the death card. But here it tells you your keywords are going to be transformation and renewal. So, the number 13, the tarot trump called death, cannot help but evoke a fearful reaction to both the inexperienced reader and the anxious inquirer.
Goodness.
In redesigning this card, we hope some of these superstitious fears will be soothed, and that the true meaning of this powerful card may shine through. For just as the phoenix symbolizes resurrection and renewal, so the death signifies that a potent transformative experience is lying ahead for you. The approach to this important time in your life may take several forms. Most commonly, there are endings and unfinished business to deal with, particularly in your emotional world. However, creative projects or lengthy periods of work towards a personal goal may also be ending, leaving you empty for a time. Your life may seem to come to a temporary halt. There is a sense of suspended animation as if the world is holding its breath. In The Legend of the Phoenix, this phase resembles the 3 days before it emerges, reborn from the ashes of its nest of spices. And during this phase, you may reassess your goals, your relationships, or anything else that is important to you. But you may find it difficult to take constructive action for a time. When signifying a relationship, death also represents intense, life-changing connections that are like no other that you have ever experienced. Your ideas about love and intimacy may be altered forever, and you may know depths of passion that you were unprepared for. It is crucial for you to look very thoughtfully at the surrounding cards, to see the details and to understand the implications of this strong and irresistible attraction. If you are already involved, this card may signify the ending of a long-term relationship, or the end of a phase within it. Perhaps through the birth of a child, a commitment to make it work after a difficult patch, or a dramatic change in personal circumstances such as a move to another country. There can be no doubt that death is a serious card, signifying an intense and dramatic time, but its energy is life-enhancing, vital, and ultimately transformative. That is the 5 of Spring and the death card for you, Family Wizard. very transformative reading, as have been all of the readings tonight, I feel.
Yeah,
So,
it's the beginning of the new year, so they're all picking new things. You know.
need more holiday cheer. Nice. Okay, so I think that would complete our list except for Joyfold. So we're kind of just waiting around to see if Joyfold comes back in. And
I would love to do a card
If-
reading for Joyful.
anybody else wants to get a card reading, then just say card please, and we'll be glad to add you to the list. Yeah, we will in a minute. I just went over to his channel and said something to him, so I'm trying to get him to come back in because I didn't want to leave him off the list. You know, we already had him on there, so I didn't want to be like, hey, well,
I've never got to
Yeah,
do
that's it.
a card reading for my boy, man.
Yeah.
For my buddy.
yeah, I did one for him today, but Father's never got a chance to do it.
Oh. You did?
Mm-hmm.
Did it turn out good? Was it
Yeah,
good stuff?
I can't remember what I read for him right now because I'm a little bit
Awesome.
inebriated.
Maybe he's like, you know, I don't need another
I think
card
he did
reading.
say it was spot on.
That was spot on. It was good.
Yeah.
I don't need another one. Okay. Well, Joyful is an awesome guy, man. So if you guys don't know
No,
him,
we'll stick around for a minute though.
if
Big
you guys
Steve,
don't know him,
you can take
definitely
us to the
get him.
store with you if you want.
He's got a lot of good music that he does, and it's
Roll
really
on.
good. It's
Hey,
really good
Melvin,
stuff,
welcome
man.
back. Yeah, roll on to the store. Just, yeah. Be careful, man. Yes, they are tough. I'm so sorry, Family Wizard. I wish I could give you all kinds of freaking flowers and butterflies all the time. I'm sorry. Tam says, card, please. Sometimes these cards are rough. I don't like reading mine every day either because they get me too.
Yeah, they're not always good, but they're not always bad either.
But they're always right on.
it's
They're
stuff-
always right on. It makes you look at something that you wouldn't normally.
It's something
think
that
of.
you have to work on, you know.
Exactly.
I mean, I've got them. You know, I'll ask her to to read me cards, you know, and then she'll read me cards. And I'm like, what the hell was that? You know, why the hell would you say that
sense,
to me?
didn't it?
You know, but it does make sense because it's something that I have to work on. You know, it's something that's in my life that I have to do.
Tamber's next, and so Tammy
And
can pick a card or a number from Father and a number from Fairy.
It's not always bad, man. And in fact, it's not ever bad as long as you know what you need to work on and fix. You know, that's all I'm saying.
You know, okay, see what's going on, Big Steve, is when it's like that. Like you already had a card, so your card is still resonating. And while your card resonates, there's no need for another one. In fact, if we pulled a second one for you, like if you said, hey, I want a card, and we pulled one, and you feel like you haven't moved yet, you're probably going to get the same card. I have done that before. I pulled the same card for somebody, and he got really mad and said that I stacked the deck, which was stupid. It didn't make any sense.
It's ridiculous.
You know, just because I pulled the same card doesn't mean anything except for you're still working on it.
That was one of the reasons why I came up with the way that we do this here, to where you pick the card out of the deck. I keep my deck right in front of you so you can see me, and I take the card that you picked, and then it's for you. If you get the same card later on, it's something you have to work on.
Well,
something you have to fix in your life.
You have no idea. There are times when I pull cards and I'm like, I really don't want to give that card to this person. But if I changed it or lied about it, then that wouldn't be right.
And you don't want to do that.
I can't do that. I have to read you. I have to
know?
read you whatever we pulled for you because that's the right thing. Oh yeah, we've had moonshine. Heck yeah. Sure, Jan. You got moonshine there? And they make a couple of local moonshines too that you can actually buy in the store. But we had some people come in from they came from the Ozarks and brought some moonshine.
I like the stuff that has the fruit in the bottom. That way, you know, when you get to the bottom, you can eat the fruit.
Sediment and stuff, yeah. You get really drunk off that fruit.
Even really better.
Eat the cherries and stuff in the bottom. All right,
yeah.
You got Tamber's card.
What do I got?
She wanted 1 from Fairy and 3 from Father.
3 from Father. 3 from
Cheers,
Father.
Tamber.
I was trying to pick it up. I don't know if I got it. Nope, I didn't. 1, 2, 3. See that? How I do it right in front of you. That's the one you picked.
Okay. All right, we'll put you on the list. Are you stealing?
Okay.
Way to start off the new year, Big Steve.
What do you say?
I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that.
I don't even know what he's talking about. I'm just not looking.
I'll put you on the list, though, Big Steve. Be careful.
But I love me some Big Steve. He's cool. Anyway.
All right, for Tam.
For Timber.
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 Timber. I have Prince of Autumn, which is described as dependable, and that is you. Protective, that is also you. Chivalrous, I don't know about that, that's weird. And humorous, you are humorous. It says here, cautious, but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. That is our Timber.
It could be, but it might also be describing her hubby.
Whatever. I think it's describing Timber.
It
She's
could be.
awesome.
It could be. So, Tam, that's on the level of the pentacles with the physical. And it goes with the Six of Wands tonight. So the Six of Wands is on the spiritual side of things. And Six of Wands keywords here are victory and good news. Awesome. So the Six of Wands is a card of joyful celebration, signifying triumph over adversity and victory after hard work and struggle. The wreath worn by the figure on this card is deeply symbolic of the card's inner meaning, for there were several kinds of wreaths in the ancient world. As the joyful crown, it symbolized a happy fate and was worn by brave soldiers and triumphant athletes. But as the funeral crown, it was a symbol of death and mourning. The bridal wreath held two meanings, joy and fertility, and the death of an old life and birth of a new one. Similarly, the Six of Wands denotes good fortune, but warns that this is temporary. This is a lucky and happy phase in life, but it is not permanent. On a mundane level, the card signifies legal triumphs, beneficial property transactions, promotions and respect at work, successful negotiations, and sought-after contracts. Wonderful, Tam. Lots of good news coming.
Lots of good news for
Prince
you.
of Autumn and Six of Wands. All right. She only has 7 up there. All right, so Big Steve will be next, unless Joyful comes back in.
Big Steve.
Big Steve's running, said he'd be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. So how about we play some guitar while we wait? Wait on Joyful and everybody else. Anybody else want a card? Just say card, please. We'll be glad to try to read it to you. So Jan said she's going to Tennessee to get some apple pie moonshine.
Really?
Yeah, in July. Thank you so much, Jan. Downpouring there, Jan. Yeah, we had downpours earlier too. It was really
Jan's in
rainy.
New York, right?
Jan, what state are you in? I forget.
In New York. Yeah, it is downpouring there because that's where they were doing the ball drop from.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. Wow, it's super late there, isn't it, Jan? I'm gonna go look and see what happened.
Oh no, I did it. Alright, I'm coming to check. Guys, look at chat.
Big Steve is back. All right, Big Steve, you can pick a number from Father and a number from Fairy. And we'll get you a card out. Family Wizard, thank you so much for coming today. Wishing you a very, very happy new year. Cheers to you. 66. 66, is that your number? Wait, do you want 6 from Father or 6 from Fairy? 6 and 6. Okay, gotcha. Since someone stole your 77, Jan. Aw, Jupiter was falling asleep to that, Father.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, so 6 from you and 6 from me for Big Steve.
Whatever.
Hey, thanks for those 5 likes, you guys. Very much appreciated. Always appreciate those likes you smashed. 6. Oh, wow. That's crazy cool. Let's see what you get.
6. Damn it. I almost picked it up right. But there's one off.
Oh, nice.
Okay. For
Big Steve.
Big Steve. He's an awesome guy for hanging around. Thank you.
Yes, and for coming back.
And for coming back and hanging around again. Damn it.
For multiple hangouts.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Big Steve, he's awesome. Okay, so for Big Steve, I have Princess of Spring, which is described as optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Nice.
Nice. Princess of Spring is an awesome card. Io, please don't eat that plant. Hey, get him from there. Yeah, that's right. Don't eat my plant.
I think it's a gift, isn't it?
No, she's a royalty
It
symbol.
sounds like a gift.
She's a mastery and a royalty, so she's either describing you or she's describing someone who is surrounding you. She is on the wands level, and so she's very spiritual. She's also a little bit, she's kind of
Country?
impulsive, you know?
Maybe a little bit rock and
A
roll.
little bit impulsive. She gets the gift going with her of the Hangman, which is awesome because we were talking about that. This is the card of the new year, Steve. So I'm glad that we drew this card for you. Wow.
That's the best card ever.
This card is all about the perspective, and Father calls it, what do you call it, Father?
The upside down, right side up guy.
That's right, the upside down, right side up guy, Father says. And he's all about you getting a new perspective on things.
It's a total perspective.
The light
man.
is really tripping. I don't know why. Okay, so
Because
we
it
want you to
loves
look
us.
at it in a different way. So I'm going to flip him over for you. And he's all about this new year for all of us. So we all can benefit from listening to this. And I believe if we don't see Joyful, this is going to be our last card of the night. So, the Hangman. For you, Big Steve. He is meaning for you tonight, willing sacrifice and waiting. So, the Hangman is entirely at home in the world of dreams, where his upside down way of looking at things makes perfect sense. But if you transfer him into everyday world, however, then life seems to be entering a strange and somewhat surreal phase, as indeed it is. This card typifies... No, Io. Stop eating
It's
my
all
plant.
right.
Do not let him eat that plant. Will you get him? Please get him off of there.
I want to see
Sorry.
if he eats it.
No, I
Stop
don't
it.
want him to eat it. This card typifies those times when
See,
you
he
simply
listens to me.
have to let go. Sacrifice your
Boy, get off there.
Sacrifice your expectations and cultivate patience. As the tarot symbolizes a spiritual journey, so the Hangman symbolizes those moments in any journey where you must pause and wait for the next direction. Such times may appear to be unproductive to outsiders, for little happens. There is no news, and time itself seems to stretch to infinity. But inside, underneath, things are happening in secret, out of sight and out of reach. You cannot take decisions now or control events in love, work, or any other practical direction. All you can do is acknowledge the pause, learn to relax, and understand that it will not last forever. You may be asked to give up something when this card appears. The Hangman embodies the symbol of willing sacrifice. You may need to leave a relationship, a dead-end job, a mistaken course of education, or a set of beliefs that is no longer serving you. If you feel trapped by something in your life, that is what you must look at. Perhaps your expectations will need changing. Perhaps you need to sacrifice your ideas of what is normal and unearth the truth of what you really need. You are being given a breathing space in which to explore these things and make important discoveries for yourself. Sometimes, when its position or other cards suggest this, the Hangman symbolizes a person who is mourning for something or someone. This is a necessary process that cannot be hurried, but there is hope and renewal at the end of it. But mainly, the Hangman means to get a whole new outlook on things. Just look at it different. It's time to change your perspective. See it in a whole new light. And that is the Princess of Spring and the Hangman for you, Big Steve. Too accurate as usual. How do I convince people I'm not a jerk, though? These cards are a bit too personal. I need a counselor after these. Sorry. The Renaissance is a little bit of a heavier deck. It truly is. You screenshotted it. That's awesome. Well, I don't see your good buddy Joyfold returning, even though I went and commented and told him
Well,
to try to come back.
He probably thought that,
I don't know. Somebody else
was
just
kicked
came
out,
in.
so.
He wasn't kicked out. Nobody was kicked out.
Well, you know. he
Well,
was
we
sitting
kicked
there,
ourselves out because I'm too drunk to handle the live stream. So, cheers to that. Cheers to being too drunk to handle live streams, and to part twos. Cheers to that as well.
Cheers to the lush. And the king of not being a lush too much, except for shut up. Shut
Love and light to you too, Jan. So yeah, I don't think Joyful's coming back here. So I say we sign out for the night because Fairy is pretty tipsy. Fairy's a little bit tipsy, yo.
But she's awesome.
I am awesome, but I'm
This
still
lady
tipsy.
is awesome.
I will not attempt to drive.
Father loves him some fairy frequency.
Oh, you better.
She's awesome.
I think you better.
And Father also loves all of you.
I can't see you.
You guys are awesome. Wait,
I can't see you.
I know, but I didn't want anybody. Don't look. Don't look. It's hideous.
I'm hideous.
Stop
He's
looking.
hideous. He's not hideous. He's pretty cute. So anyway,
Whatever.
if you want to play us out, and then we can say our thank yous and get ready to get going for the new year.
For real.
For real though. For real though, Father. Okay, so grab that guitar and let's do our thank yous.
What guitar?
That
I don't have
stringed
one guitar.
instrument that you have over there.
Oh, this little thing here?
This little light of mine. He is a real man. He's a good man. Father, be a good man. So a big thank you to everyone who just came in to hang out with us and didn't even take a card. So to all of you, and I can't remember who all was here, but you all rock. And we wish you a happy new year and cheers to you. So here we go. Big thank you to Darcy for coming. Cheers to Darcy. Father?
Whoops. Thank you, Juliet C.
Cheers to Juliet C.
Cheers. I don't have anything to drink, but I will cheers you anyway. I will
Cheers to
you with
China Berry 420.
China Berry 420, who is awesome. Love China Berry 420. Cheers also to Billy J. Baker, who is very awesome.
Cheers to Billy J. Baker.
Billy J. Baker, who is a lyricist, who writes things and doesn't think that she can make songs, but I think you can. I think you can do it.
And here's to
I
Family
have faith in
Wizard.
you.
Cheers to Family Wizard.
Cheers to my boy Joyfold. I just love that guy. If you guys don't have Joyfold, you have no joy in your life. You need to get that guy.
You can get one of these candles, and they say joy on them.
Joyfold
So-
is awesome.
And these are
really
made
is.
out of soy, so you can get these too.
He does some
Then you'll have some joy in your life.
does a little bit of controversial live streams, but he also does songs, and his songs are like really cool, really freaking awesome. They really are.
Awesome. Okay, and here's to BB Trump X. Cheers to BB Trump.
Oh, and a special thank you for Jan. Jan's life journey.
Cheers to Jan.
Cheers to Jan. She is so sweet.
A big thank you to Tam. If you haven't made connections with my beautiful sister Tam, please do make connections with her. She's an awesome moderator and an awesome channel. Big cheers and happy new year to you, sister. It's going to be so great. And
Big Steve.
cheers to Big Steve.
Cheers to Big Steve. Thank you for coming in, my brother. That's an awesome guy. I really like that guy.
Welcome, fun for all. And we don't run that sort of channel. That's why your messages are getting hidden because you can't say that on your.
What does he say?
You can say support, but you can't say what you're
See,
saying.
that shit pisses me. Stuff. That stuff
Yeah.
pisses me off. I think you
It's
should be able to
okay.
say whatever you want to say.
We're
on
at the
here
end of our
because-
show. So we want to thank you all for coming. If you have not made connections with the amazing guitar slinging Father Frequency, please see our
Father, not good
description
on
box.
the whole
And then
YouTube
you can
thing because
get
I think
his
you should be able to say what you
channel
want.
too.
It's for us. Isn't YouTube for us? Who's it for? Is it for the advertisements or is it for us? It's for us. That's what YouTube's supposed to be. So let's have that go.
And I know it should be for us. It should be. We should just start a whole new thing. Start a whole new. Yeah, never mind. No. Thank you, Fun for All. If you
I mean, yes.
If this is your
we should
first
start
time
another
here,
thing for-
just hit the
we should
hit the
start a
button,
whole new
hit the
thing.
big red button, and hit the little bell, and then you'll
YouTube
get
is
all of
gonna
our
tell us
channel
what to do while we're
notifications.
making money
And
off
what
of
you
us?
want to do is watch a video
Not
and
good.
all the way through, of course, and leave us a comment, and we'll be glad to head back over to your channel and support you too. But that's how we do it. That's the only way we do it. So if you haven't seen us, please leave us a comment, and we will get back over to your channel and watch a video over there and leave you a comment. Yes. Until next time, you guys. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks again. You all rock. Wishing you an amazing year. A very creative, wonderful new year. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Awesome New Year.